Okay, now where are the Squishmallows hiding? Aha, there they are. Oh my god, it's stocked. And they even have my favorite clips, the Cthulhu and the little goat. But I already have them, so... Oh, hello, Danny. Boop. Let's see, they have these cute little Squishville shelves, but only at pink it seems like. And they're $20? I'm not spending that much, and they don't even have the blue and purple ones. But I have an idea. To the Beanmobile. But first, Squishmallow hunting. I was really looking for the new Christmas squad at Hallmark, but they only had the same old, and I guess these new ones. The Astrid and this little dragon fruit fox, Rosen. So I might have missed them, or they still haven't put them out on the floor. But they had these other clips that I wasn't really interested in, and these other big Squishmallows. Of course, we're going to Five Below because they just dropped the new Sanrio squad, and I'm so in love with them. They're so cute. Looking back at this, I wish I had gotten the Pom Pom Purin, but oh well. But let's get some Squishville and head home, I guess. Hey, this is Jenny from Jenny Bean. If you couldn't tell by the intro, we are building a Squishmallow shelf today, or Squishville shelf. But before we get into that, I'm gonna show you what I got at Five Below. I didn't know they had the Sanrio Squishmallows at, so I got these two, and they're so cute. We have Tuxedo Sam, and we have My Melody right here, and their plaid colors are so cute. This is definitely a better drop than the last Sanrio drop that they have. I'd love to see a remake for Karopi, because that Squishmallow was just atrocious. And of course, this is a Squishville video, so I got to Squishville from Five Below, and oh, this one's already open. Okay. I might have this one already. Let's see. Oh, no I don't. It's a catacorn. Yay. This one's also open. Have they all been ripped open? Well, that was a flop. Anyway, let's get into the video. After that complete disaster, let's get into building the Squishville shelf. I found a photo online of the Squishville shelf, and I pasted it into Paint to cut out some of the color because we don't want to waste printer ink. And then I printed it across 2 pages, which should give you about the right size. You want to fold it in half and then trim around it again, just so you have a symmetrical stencil. I don't know if this is the exact size of the shelf. It might be a little bit larger, but the Squishmallows fit in fantastically in there, so it worked out well. And then you just want to trace it onto some thick poster board or cardboard, whatever you have. And can we just take a second to discuss how crazy the price differences are from store to store? Like, you'll find Squishville at Five Below for like $3.25, and then at other places they cost $8, or clips will cost $4 at Hy-Vee, and then $15 at Box Lunch, and they're all the exact same quality. Like, what is going on? Anyway, you want to cut out a long strip of cardboard. I think this is about 2 inches that I have here, and then you just want to run it along your fingers to get it like smooth and get all the creases in there so it curves nicely. I don't know how else to explain it. And then you just want to hot glue it around the perimeter of your stencil. My cardboard piece was a little bit too short, so I had to cut out another little piece and glue it in, but there we have that. And then it is time to work on the shelves, so I looked at the original photo to kind of make out where the shelves were, pencil them in, make sure they're all spaced apart evenly. And you can make this probably as small or as big as you want, as long as you make the shelves as far apart as like your Squishville are, or maybe even make it bigger for clips. I don't know. That could be an idea. I don't really have a method for the shelves. I just make it as wide as it needs to be, stick it in there, and then mark it with a Sharpie which height it needs to be cut off by. I don't know if that makes sense, but you can see what I'm doing right here. And then I fold over where the first shelf should be on my stencil, so I have a nice and even guideline where the first shelf should go. And I repeated that pretty much for all the other shelves. I think I didn't have a single Squishmallow until a couple months ago when I started to watch Froggy Crossing, and I just got obsessed with her videos, as you do. And now I have already too many Squishmallows for my liking. I didn't need a plushie shelf back then, but now I need a plushie shelf to house all the different Squishmallows that I've been buying. I went to Home Depot to get a plastic chain like they have in stores to put my Squishmallow clips on. I'm spending way too long building a Squishville shelf because I don't want to spend $20 to buy one. What does that tell you about me, and how long will that obsession last? I don't know. Anyway, here comes the funnest and most tedious part, which is Mod Podging the whole thing, which of course you don't have to do. You can just leave it as it is and paint over it, but I wanted all the gaps in the little cardboard seams to go away, so I took that extra step, and it also makes it a little more put together and a little sturdier. Building the shelf probably took me around 2 to 3 hours if you don't count drying times in between for the Mod Podge, hot glue, and paint and all of that. So you might just want to spend the $20 on the shelf and buy it, or you can have a fun little craft that will take you the entire evening or day or 2 days like it did for me. No, but really, it was really fun and kind of therapeutic to work on this. I haven't worked on a craft like that in a while. And it's so customizable if you do it yourself. You can change the color, size, shape even. If you wanted to make it a frog shape or unicorn shape, you could do that. Just change up the stencil a little bit. I Mod Podged the back, which definitely wasn't necessary, but I did it anyway, just so it feels complete. I don't know. And after that was done, it was finally time to paint, and I really wanted the teal shelf that comes with Wendy the Frog, but I can't get it, so I'm gonna make it myself. Whatever. You'll see there's a little bit of texture from the newspaper, but after a couple coats of paint and the Mod Podge, you can barely see it. You can also use toilet paper instead of newspaper. That's going to give you a little bit of a smoother finish if you would like that. It took me around 3 coats of paint, and then I used some Mod Podge to seal it all in, and it was all done. Here is the final shelf on my wall. I'm probably gonna limit myself to only having as many Squishville as fits on that shelf. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye!